Hey folks, 013jayne left a very interesting comment on 9/11 video I made about 9/11. She said, it's insane to hold modern day Mormons responsible for the massacre of Head Mountain Meadows, and I totally agree. Uh, I may have misspoken in the video. My intent wasn't to blame every single person, every single Mormon for murder. I do hold the LDS leaders from the time of Brigham Young, well, actually, even Joseph Smith, who introduced this ugly, disgusting doctrine of you have to go out and shed somebody's blood in order to save their eternal soul, and it's a command of God. Um, I hold all the Mormon leaders that have ever been up to this day responsible for covering up a mass murder. um, I hold Mormon doctrine. I see that as guilty, and I hold them responsible. Not them. I hold it responsible for the disgusting doctrines that it introduced that were never known before in the Christian world that caused this bloodshed to happen. That you could actually think you're doing somebody a favor by slitting their throat and shedding their blood for something like lying or committing adultery, or what Mountain Meadows did. They happen to be from the same state as the people who didn't like Joseph Smith. It was in Illinois that they were killed. This group was from Arkansas and Missouri, and they trespassed on holy land. They thought they were in Mount Zion. That's what the crime was, for just being somewhere. Literally, you're sentenced to death for being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Ridiculous. And Mormons who read their Mormon Book of Mormon and then read the Bible and say they go together, and oh yeah, this isn't violent. This isn't violent racist hate speech. It's totally compatible with the message of the Sermon on the Mount. No, 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 no. It's not. And I do hold people responsible for the beliefs, not of children, not of passive believers, but of active people who go out in the world, claim to be elders, and preach to people. We shouldn't forget that there are still groups like the Kingston group, and there are many groups like the Kingston group still out there, and some even more fanatical. We saw the leader of the fundamentalist Latter-day Saints get brought to justice for child molestation. But let's not forget that they have roaming bands of people who will murder any apostate or murder any white person they see married to a black. That's what we're really dealing with here. There's a dark underbelly to Mormonism that they spend millions and millions and probably billions of dollars to cover up and to put the shiny image. Underneath are fundamentalist terrorists, and it's scary and needs to be exposed. Jayne, or 013jayne, thank you so much. You're one of my most favorite people in the world. Thank you for the comment.